Well, ladies and gents, we're back for another Manchester United watch along. I hope you're doing well. Hope your days have been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. First and foremost, big ups to the people in the chat already. We got Manj in the cut. We got Paxton in the cut as well. So I hope you're doing fantastic. And I hope you're looking forward to this game. Carabao Cup quarter-final, Manchester United against Charlton Athletic. Now, Charlton's journey to this moment of the quarterfinals has been quite unique, to say the least. It's been a very good journey for them in a season that's been a bit mixed, some good, some bad. But we're going to speak about Manchester United's lineup and we're going to speak about Charlton's lineup in a second. So let me get them up real quick. And man, just saying score predictions. Get your score predictions in the chat. I'm gonna give a bit to that. I'm gonna give a bit to that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bar Time with Vaughan as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. All right, cool. So we're gonna get the Manchester United lineup out of the way. So we got Tom Heaton in goal. A few people were thinking that Jack Butland, who obviously signed with Manchester United on loan from Crystal Palace the other day, was going to get a start. But no, in fact, it's Tom Heaton. You got Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, who's captain in the side today. Lisandro Martinez and Tadeo Malacia in that back four. Fred, Scott McTominay, and a debutant, his full debut, receiving his full debut, Kobe Mainu. So congratulations to him, the 17-year-old, receiving his full debut from Eric Ten Hag. And our attacking three consists of Anthony Elanga, which I suspect he'll be down the middle, and Alejandro Garnacho on the left-hand side. Substitutes: De Gea, Lindelof, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Eriksen, Facundo Pellistri, Zidane Iqbal, and Marcus Rashford. For Charlton now, they've got Ashley Maynard Brewer in goal, Sean Clare, Ryan Innes, Lucas Ness, and Steven Sessegnon in the back four. They've got George Dobson, the captain for today, Albie Morgan, and Scott Fraser. I believe that'll be a midfield three. Maybe they're playing Joshua and Raksaki in the midfield, but we shall see. But they do have Joshua and Raksaki, Miles Lieburn, and Corey Blackett-Taylor to complete that lineup. And substitutes: Craig McGilvery, Sam Lavelle, Jürgen O'Connell, Richard Chin, Aaron Henry, Jack Payne, Dylan, Jay Simi, butcher them names there, I can't lie, Charlie Kirk, and Jaden Stockley. So let me know what you think of those lineups as well, ladies and gentlemen. Man saying score predictions 1-1 with the dreaded penalty shootout. Well, I've got something to say about that one. I've got something to say about that one. I'm not gonna lie. Paxton saying Elanga can't get many more chances if he doesn't perform today. That's an interesting one. Shout out to Super Nick. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Bath time with Vaughan saying you always give teams a chance with Garnacho and Malacia on the same side, but surely Charlton aren't going to cause us any problems. Well, that's the interesting one, isn't it? That is the interesting one. You never know these days. You never know in these cup competitions. And Charlton themselves, in the 2 out of 4 victories they've had of beaten teams above their division. They beat QPR, a championship side. And in the last round, they beat Brighton and Hove Albion on penalties. They've had quite a few penalty shootouts in this competition as well. So, man predicts it's going to go to penalties. There's a good chance that they might have the luck of the draw if it does go to the shootouts. I certainly don't want to see that. But yeah, it's an interesting one. The first time we've played Charlton since the 2006-07 season, which if you watched the latest episode of the United Twins, you would have known. You would have known because we did it as question of the day, which is an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. The last time Charlton reached the quarterfinals, funny enough, of the League Cup, which definitely wasn't EFL or Carabao, it was actually 2007, but they've never ever made the semi-finals. So could they do one better today? And for the first time in history under their manager Dean Holden, relatively new manager, took over in December 2022. They've had a mixed bag of a season. They won, first and foremost, they won their last 2 games, so they're in pretty good form in the league. Currently 12th there, which kind of explains why they've had to appoint a new manager and they've had a few difficulties here and there. And I believe from mid-November to mid-December, they were on a run where they had like 5 defeats and a draw. So that explains the reason for a managerial change. And it will be interesting to see what they can get out of each other today against Manchester United away from home. Of course, it's going to be a difficult game, but we've seen teams in the past take it to United at Old Trafford. And this is like no other. It's an occasion to get to the semi-finals of the League Cup. And I believe Wembley, you get to play at Wembley once you get to the semi-finals. So that's going to be an interesting one there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. We do have 10 minutes till kickoff. So, as always, let me know what you think. What your little predictions. I'm going to read out what everybody else is saying in the chat. Man's saying something to say, eh? Nah, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop that. Vaughan says, I like Elanga. Give him some time. He's got all the attributes to be a top player. You know, Elanga's the guy. He's disciplined. He gives all the effort that he needs to give in order to establish himself and become a favourable name on this team. Of course, he lacks at times the end product, which, you know, we've seen before from many other players. So we'll have to see how he develops over time. Super Nick saying Charlton will be up against it. We have a few players starting. You have something to prove to ETH. Of course, Super Nick, of course. Just looking at the lineup alone, our lineup. So Kobe Mainu, he's going to want to give a fantastic first impression on his full Manchester United debut. Got guys like Scott McTominay who haven't been regulars for a while. Same with Fred, to be fair. Both of them haven't been regulars for a while. Maybe they want to try and get in the man. Well, they probably are in the manager's good books, but they want to try and push his buttons, see if he can give them maybe a league appearance or two with Manchester City, Crystal Palace and Arsenal coming up. Oh, it's going to be a busy period, ladies and gentlemen, a busy period. Lisandro Martinez coming back into the lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see how much minutes he plays tonight and if he'll be there for that Manchester City game on Saturday, 12:30 p.m. kickoff in the UK. So that is an interesting one. Harry Maguire, of course, captain in the side tonight at centre-back. Tom Heaton, I feel like David De Gea, he's got that position on lock right now. But good to see Tom Heaton given an opportunity. And then, you know, you've got the likes of Garnacho, Elanga, who are there and have a chance to impress. Whenever you're given an opportunity anyway, you have to make the most of it. Paxton saying a winger is bad defensively, say it ain't so. He's seriously poor. And wingers are essential in so much of the tactical setups we use to defend and win the ball back. And shout out to Bath Time with Vaughn because he does the eye test over on Twitch now. So please, if you want to, Vaughn, just share your link so everybody can get following on Twitch because he does brilliant breakdowns over on Twitch where he'll look at the game, analyze a certain aspect of it, and really educate you on it. Man saying watching Rumble 2017 right now, eh? Hey, that's a bit mad. Man just getting in Royal Rumble season for the WWE. Soon, what is it, 3 weeks until the Royal Rumble now? I'm going to be doing a light watch along. I believe I'm going to do it on YouTube, so look out for that one. I got the second channel up and running, so you'll see it. If you go to the YouTube channel, right here, CM22ENT, then you'll be able to see second channel on the channel section. If you click that bit, just click subscribe, man, and like subscribe on the channel, you know. Super Nick saying, I hope Garnacho pays attention and learns. That will make the difference for him and his future career. Of course, Super Nick, that's the most important thing for youngsters. You know, when you got guys, experienced players and managers, you have to apply yourself. You have to show that you're listening and you're learning at all times. And that's how you get more opportunities. And that's how you become better players, you know? Everyone's saying, I don't do it regularly enough to post links. And I see here to go through ball versus man or to counter presses. Ooh, I hear you, Vaughn. Big up to Star Lord. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Big ups to everybody inside. Once again, it's good to see you here for the Stay United Watchalong. I appreciate each and every one of you that have taken your time out to visit the streets, visit the ends, and say hello to me because, you know, It takes a lot sometimes, you know. You don't have to do that, you know. You don't have to do it. Man saying spoiler alert, I thought of a return that has that no one has mentioned yet. Stay tuned till the 28th. Well, you know, Manj, you gotta look at Manj because he's the type of guy. He is the type of guy that, you know, he has sources and he doesn't let anybody know his sources for some reason. I don't know why, but he doesn't let anybody know his sources. And it really upsets me. It really gets on my nerves, man. But it's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to do something real quick. Let me slap on the lineups so you don't have to see me in the background switching off switches and doing various other activities. But if you have just come in, let me know what you think of the lineups, both of them. If you do have any Charlton Athletic fans, feel free to have your say as well, how you think the game's going to go. And if you think your team has a very good chance of winning this game. I've already spoke about their journey on penalties. And actually, in a second, I will touch on their full journey right here because I do have it written down. So, I will get to that in a hot minute. I'm just trying to get this game up, man. I'm just trying to get this game up. Don't do me dirty today. All right, we're good. We are good. We are Gucci. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, speaking of Charlton's journey, I wanted to touch on it real quick. I started off saying it's been raining on Sunday all day. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shout out to Paxton. I ain't watching the game, so no other place to be. Thank you once again, bro. Big up to everybody. Man saying no sauces. Just HP sauce and ketchup in the cupboard. I started off saying it's good enough to win. Shout out to Yamikani. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Yamikani Mwale. I hope I said your name right. Let me know if I butchered it. Cuss me off if I butchered it. But shout out to you. Shout out to Emmanuel in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Good to see you here. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far as well. But we only have a few minutes until kickoff. Now, I will say to you guys that I may be a minute or so late, depending on where you're watching the game or where I'm watching the game. So please bear with me and all of that stuff there. We'll have the clock running as soon as kickoff goes for me. So big up to everybody. Be sure to have a lot of fun in the chat. Get it going. Conversate with each other. And just, you know, interact with the community. Have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to big up everybody inside who is watching. Please be sure to hit a like if you're enjoying the content. Subscribe to CM22ENT if you're new. And also, newly formed second channel, which should be in the channel section when you go to the main page, CM22, with the 20 spelled out literally. Be sure to subscribe over there. We're going to be doing basketball watch-alongs, NBA. We're going to be doing wrestling watch-alongs, all of that stuff. See, I'm getting raided mid-street. Whoa, how? What happened? What the hell happened? You can wait, hold on a second. What? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this is, Paxton. But the blessings. Because I don't know how the rating system or whatever works on YouTube. So, hey, big ups to everybody who's inside. Thank you to whoever came over and sent your community over. I'm still getting on this. I'm still getting on this YouTube thing. YouTube needs a scare jump option. Hey, listen, man. You ain't got no chance in hell. No chance in hell of catching me slipping. It ain't happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not any day. Sorry, man. It's over. It's over. Man said, nah, like actual raid, big man. Oh, nah. Don't do that, Paxton, fam. No, don't do that, big man. We don't need them things there, fam. We don't need them things there. We don't need that negativity energy. We don't need that energy. But I am seeing the guys walk out in our lineups. Quick updates. Bruno Fernandes is suspended. I believe he's picked up 2 yellow cards in the competition thus far. Donny van der Beek, of course, sidelined with his knee injury. So prayers to him once again, because that did not look like a good tackle or any of the sort. So prayers up to Donny van der Beek and I believe Axel Twanzebe, Jadon Sancho still on the sidelines with their injuries. So hopefully we will see some updates on Jadon Sancho sooner rather than later. Who knows? You just figured out the spot. Nah. This guy. See this guy, man. This guy, man, just playing around with us. Talking about you found out the spoilers. You found out this. You found out that. My word. My. Yeah, I'm done out here. I think I'm cool. Alright, cool. I can see my stream now. We got it going. Alright. I'm just seeing the lineups now. Big man thing, I'm probably headed behind. But it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be ready for the game when we're ready for the game. Hey, listen. The preparation for this one is real. The preparation, I've got like 5 sheets of preparation, which is only right. Which is only right when you're doing a watch along. You want to know your stuff. I wanted to get clued up on Charlton Athletic myself, so I made sure I had to do that. Get clued up on the team, the squad that will probably be playing. By the way, also, VAR is not in use for this game. VAR becomes active in the semi-finals, from the semi-finals onwards. From the semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. So VAR is not going to be active in this game. It will be active in the semi-finals and onwards in the competition. We just kicked off, ladies and gents. Literally. I just kicked off. Oh my God, just kicked off, man. Shout out to Tiro. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Blackett Taylor driving forward for Charlton. Getting it in and Alessandro Martinez clears. You got a 1 in a 1,000 chance of getting. Nah, this guy, fam. This guy. Spreadsheet CM never heard of Google. Nah, listen. You gotta be prepared. You gotta get the paper running, man. Sometimes you need the paper. Obviously, I printed it out. Photoshop, whatever. Massive Photoshop. Microsoft Word and them things there. But you gotta get prepared. You gotta get the paper out and all of that stuff. Tom Heaton just giving it to Diogo Dalot now. He recently had a little day with the fans where he answered questions, done a few things. It was nice to see. You don't see those things a lot, so it was nice to see him communicate with some of the fans. They got to ask him questions as well. I want to go to one of those one day. One day. Maybe. One day. Terrell Malassi and McTominay getting stuck in as they win back the ball. Alejandro Garnacho now driving. Couple step overs into the box. Inside. Dalot over the bar. Nice move there by Alejandro Garnacho. Took on the defender on the left wing. Couple step overs. Accelerated on Sean Clare. Got past him. And he played it in. Was a little behind Anthony, who was in a better position in the box. Dalot came in, tried to shoot with his weaker foot and got a little too much on that. CM will actually be using ink cartridges. Hey, listen. The cartridges are cartridgesing. That didn't make sense. G Nacho saying Star-Lord. Man saying CM thinks Bluetooth. Dude, this guy, fam, that's an affinity get at the dentist. Shout out to the dentist still. Can't wait till my next visit. Here's Anthony. Couple ball rolls. Over to Manu. Bounced it back to Dalot. Now Scott McTominay on the ball. What did I say? Nah. I'm just gonna leave it there, man. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Cause right now my career's in scrutiny after that last show, that the NBA Big Free review over at Pros Only Sports. My career's on pause. Sean Clare currently wearing a face mask. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. He throws it in now for Charlton, they're wearing their white away kit today. Manchester United, of course, sporting their traditional red colours at home. Fred winning back possession now. A nice move by him. Man Utd tried to give it to Elanga. But hold on a second, it looks like United are fighting. They're fighting. Charlton survive for now. And it's just booted clear. Leeburn was able to get something on it. And now here come Charlton now. Fraser misplaces his pass, trying to get it to Blackett Taylor. And now Anthony is on the counter-attack. Good defending there by Sessegnon. Kicks it out for a Manchester United corner. Man's moving like... Hey, listen. Shout out to Chino, by the way. I hope he's feeling better. Because he was a little ill for the NBA show, but he still made it. He still soldiered on and made it. Hey, I do not know who they are, Star-Lord. I do not know who they are. I'm getting screw jobbed. I am getting absolutely screw jobbed right now. It's not looking good. Say no more, man. Big up yourself. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game, bro. And that what Super Nick's saying. Please remember to like up the live, comment, share, and subscribe. Share to your friends and frenemies. And shout out to everybody over on Twitter. Be sure to come over to the chat. Say hi to the 22s. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. It's a nice environment. It's a safe place. Scrooge. Oh, nah. Paxton, you can't do that to me. That's not fair. Tom Heaton getting pressured. Delo will try and get it cleared and gets lucky. McTominay takes a couple heavy touches and almost gives the ball away. Maguire will just boot it clear as they reset. And my, oh my. Anthony almost intercepting the ball from Innis. He took a touch and was able to boot it out for a throw-in. Nah, Paxton, you can't do that to me. Not today, man. You gotta give me a bit of respect. It's Harry Maguire. Spreading it like butter. Or out to Alejandro Garnacho. Touches it well. Gets past Clark for now. And skins him. Cuts back. Now he has a good run. Takes a shot. And it's out for a goal kick. Good effort there. Good effort by Garnacho. Went for the spectacular. And I'm sure he wasn't far away. We're looking at the replay now. Receives the ball out wide. Goes down the wing. Fakes it. Drives into that box and takes the shot. It could have been quite nice. We're seeing another angle now. Got Sean Clark done. All ends up. And yeah, it was a little over. But good effort early on and a good start by Manchester United against the League One side. Garnacho again getting the best of his man and earning his team a free kick. Malacia played that one quickly there. Harry Maguire captaining the side today. You have to think with the next 3 Premier League fixtures that Manchester United have in quick succession, Manchester City, Crystal Palace, and Arsenal, the league leaders, you have to think that he will have a role in some of those games as Garnacho shot looks like it was deflected wide. Or maybe it's just a goal kick to Charlton. Starlord saying Garnacho's already dusting. Hey, listen, Garnacho, it's been a horrid start for Sean Clare so far of Charlton Athletic. He's been done almost every single time Garnacho has taken him on. You can just see the confidence glaring right now out of Manchester United's number 49. Scott Fraser, who's playing in the midfield for Charlton tonight, has scored 2 in his last 2 games in some good goal scoring form, and he'll hope that he can keep that run going against Manchester United. What a goal that would be. What a result it could be for Charlton Athletic if they're able to knock out United. Hopefully that's not the case. And Manchester United have an opportunity to reach yet another semi-final, or League Cup semi-final, should I say. Which is something that they're quite familiar of doing. They last won the competition in 2017, if you remember that one, against Southampton. Danilo Gabbiadini, I believe, put Southampton 2-0 up before Manchester United made that comeback. 2 goals from Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Anthony Martial also scoring in that game. I believe Southampton went 2-0 up anyway. Man, what happened to Danilo Gabbiadini? Damn. That's one of them names where you thought he was going to be a baller, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. Dean Holden, Charlton's manager for today, newly appointed in December of 2022, but he has quite a bit of experience as a coach, as an assistant. He was at Stoke City as an assistant. He's been a caretaker manager a couple times as well. He's been at Oldham Athletic, for example, which was his first managing job. Bristol City as well, where he started as a first team coach and became a caretaker manager also in 2020. And then the latest job before this one was Stoke City, where he was assistant to Michael O'Neill and then became caretaker manager in 2022. July 2022, June, July 2022. Before departing is Alanga, who playing through the middle tonight for Manchester United. Fred back out to Fred gets challenged. Malacia was there too. Kobe Manu gives it to Martinez, a World Cup champion, at centre back. Garnacho plays it into Malacia. Edge of the box. Fred, a lot of space. Great block. Fantastic block there by Ryan Innes. Corner kick once again to United. Paxton saying Gabbiadini had a couple good seasons and fell off a cliff. I hear you, man. Imagine managing Oldham. Couldn't be me seeing Realist struggle. Hey, listen. Realist out here with Oldham Athletic. Oh my God. That corner kick. Who took that? Oh, it was Terrell Malacia. I don't even think that corner kick was in play. He just fluffed his lines completely. Oh my God. Unlucky, lad. He looked to kick the ground in frustration straight after it left his boots. Ashley Maynard Brewer, goalkeeper today for Charlton Athletic. They're missing their number 1. due to a fractured finger, I believe. Joe Wallacott, who's usually their #1 keeper. Harry Maguire clearing it away this time. It was positive play by Corey Blackett-Taylor, driving down that left wing, and now all of a sudden Charlton Athletic have a corner kick, and you heard a little roar from their crowd. These are big opportunities. You're not going to get them a lot in the game, or you suspect that they're not going to get a lot of these chances in the game, so you've got to make the most of it. You got the large Miles Leeburn in the box. A few presences. Ball in the box now. And just punched away by Heaton. And it was shot straight into his hands. He got a little lucky there. He was still on the ground and he throws it out to Alejandro Garnacho. Oh, he gets the best of his defender once again. That's brilliant play by Garnacho. Kobe Mainu. Alanga, making a run forward. Garnacho, Anthony, McTominay. Now it's Kobe Mainu. Elanga tries to curl it, gets blocked, and Charlton will get it clear. But United will come again until the referee stops play. A Charlton player is down. I believe that is Sean Clare. Gabbiadini went to Sampdoria for 11 mil, 18-19 season. Hasn't been mentioned since. Wow. Thank you for that information, Paxton. I remember he went to Italy somewhere, but I was just like, after that, didn't hear much from him. Paxton saying fractured finger. Unless it's a bad case, I'm sure he could have played if he wanted it enough. I hear you, Paxton. I hear you. I know a lot of keeper play through minor injuries, but maybe it is a little more than just a simple one. You never know. Sometimes you don't want to take that risk. Right now, Claire's having a little concussion protocol check just in case, because he was down after 15 minutes in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about the start for both teams. If you do have any Charlton Athletic fans in the chat, make yourself known. Gabbiadini, 15 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. Oh my. Yeah, that will get you not spoken about. Let's just say that. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. And thank you to everybody who's retweeted over on Twitter as well. Darius, thank you. Super Nick, as always, shout out to you and everybody who's liked. Shout out to my guy Roland as well. So blessings to everybody. If you're enjoying the watch along so far, be sure to share to your friends and frenemies and get them involved. Be sure to hit a like. Subscribe to the channel. It's Diogo Dalon. Martinez. United in Charlton's half, just passing it about, taking their time, shifting it from side to side as Maguire plays it high now out to Garnacho, who backs up to that touchline and gives it back to Terrell Malacia. Anthony doing a light 1-2 with Delo, finds McTominay. Now Delo, chance to cross it in. Out towards Garnacho. He looks like he was setting himself up for the bicycle kick, but it just went a little beyond him and he gives away a free kick now. A little foul on Raksaki on loan from Crystal Palace. Free kick Charlton. Garnacho a little frustrated there after giving away the free kick and stopping the fast break. And shout out to Realist in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Be sure to go and subscribe to Realist United over on YouTube. Ladies and gents, go and follow him over on Twitch. Fantastic football manager watch-alongs. Currently a manager of Oldham Athletic, trying to guide them to the Premier League, to the promised land. It's going to be a long journey though. What have you missed? Well, Manchester United have been proactive in the game so far, Realist. A few opportunities here and there. The bright spark plug has been Alejandro Garnacho in the game, taking on his man, mostly being Sean Clare, the right back for Charlton Athletic today, and getting the best of him. He's had a few shots here and there. Fred, he's had a blocked shot. Diogo Dalot had a good opportunity earlier in the game as well. Just got the left-footed strike all wrong. Went over the bar. But you've come just at the perfect time. Still early in the game. Still a lot to be done. No goals scored. So enjoy it. League One purgatory for all the Mandarinas, but at least he has to go. Radamel Falcao. I need people to say hashtag play Falcao in the chat. He's going to guide him to league glory. Claire just getting it back to his centre-back now. It's played back to Maynard Brewer in goal for Charlton. So far, so good, readers. Here's Harry Maguire. Takes a little risk there, playing it across goal. Blackett Taylor was on his neck, but he was able to get it through to Dalot and receive it back. Paxton coming through the hashtag play Falcao. Terrell Malacia now taking on Clark. Claire, sorry. Fred driving in a central area now and giving it to Anthony. He has a bit of space. Oh, yes! What a goal! Anthony curling it in. Trademark finish. Manchester United 1, Charlton 0. On the 20-minute mark, and Anthony with an absolute peach of a strike. He receives the ball on the right side, just outside the area. And you know what he wants to do? He wants to take that touch inside and whip it into that far post. And he does exactly that. Gets away from his defender, who doesn't close him down quick enough. Fred plays it into him. 1, 2 touches and just curls it into the top corner of Maynard Brewer's goal. Manchester United take the lead, and that is well deserved. What do you guys think about that one? An absolute beauty of a strike by Anthony. The Brazilian international back in the goals once again. He scored last time out against Everton in the FA Cup. And now he scores against Charlton in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup, or otherwise known as the Caraboo energy drink. Really saying yes, Super Nick, Bunny, Paxton, and Grim. Wow. Paxton saying trust the process. Anthony's confidence up, up, up. You know, it's good to see him get 2 goals in 2. He had quite a great start when it comes to his goal scoring output as a Manchester United player. And maybe these 2 goals here can get him going once again. Nice ball by Martinez, playing it through the lines. Anthony, Mainu was widest player, but he opted to play inside to Fred. Martinez, once again, a bit of space. And he gives it to Garnacho. He'll take on Claire again. Once again, there's 2 players defending. So they had Claire and Raksaki that time. Great play. Oh, brilliant. And a chance. Multiple bodies and a block. Malacia was through and tried to play it across the box. But good defending by Charlton. They survived that time. Here's Garnacho again. Malacia, ball in the box towards Anthony. Headed away. Both players are down, holding their heads. It's Anthony and Steven Sessegnon on the ground. So I'm sure the referee's blown his whistle and there'll be checks on both of those players. Innocent there from both parties. Just eyes on the ball and an unfortunate clash of heads. It was Corey Blackett-Taylor who was closest to Anthony. He got shifted out of position, didn't see the movement of Anthony originally before he received the ball, and 2 touches too many. Paxton saying Falcao gave the advice to Anthony. Trust the process. Trust the process. Right now, Dean Holden just trying to give some instructions to his team, inspire them, get them going once again. It can be difficult when you concede a goal early in the game, away from home, against a team like Manchester United. You can be intimidated, but you've just got to get going if you want that opportunity. But a fantastic start by Erik ten Hag's men. And they will want to continue the way they've started. And shout out to Supernick. We want Glazers out. I said we want Glazers out. Always raining around Old Trafford. Malacia trying to give it to Elanga, who was running beyond the defence, but he got the ball wrong that time. Supernick saying I need another Anthony goal with a spin. I know Vibes would love that. Same with you, Supernick. Is Lisandro Martinez once again just driving forward, taking a ball and passing it over to Malacia and Garnacho, who combine. Fred giving it to Maguire. First time passing to Anthony. That was purposeful. What can Anthony do? He'll give it to Diogo Dalot. Inside to Mainu, who is playing in a quite an advanced role for United. He can do all. Nice ball by Martinez. Garnacho now plays it, or tries to play it into Scott McTominay. Gets the ball wrong. Taylor Blackett gets the control wrong. But he's able to come away and win a throne for his team in the end of the day. If Garnacho just got that ball right, Scott McTominay had a brilliant chance to run onto it and get a strike on goal inside the area. Six shots for Manchester United, 1 goal. Charlton have one shot, 1 on target. 1 shot on target also for United. And that resulted in their goal. Fred trying to play it forward to Anthony Elanga. Headed away that time by Lucas Ness. Fred. Lisandro. Over to the captain for tonight. Number 5, Harry Maguire. McTominay receives the ball from the low and progresses it over to Tyrell Malacia. He was in the squad, the Dutch squad for last year's World Cup. Didn't get playing time, however. It was more so an experience, and I'm sure a good experience at that. Coached by Louis van Gaal. Fraser just fouling Scott McTominay there in the midfield and giving away a free kick. Malacia. Mainu made that overlapping run. Garnacho receives it instead. It's Martinez. Right now, Charlton just have almost every player back defending, trying to stay compact. And as you can see, as soon as United go back in their half, they'll try and advance the play, or advance the press, should I say. Here's Anthony, though. A bit of space. Fred. McTominay. Nice ball through the lines there. Tried to find Mainu, but Charlton win back the ball again. Sessegnon giving the ball away again as Charlton had an opportunity to break, and now Garnacho with a bit of space, driving inside. Good challenge by Claire. Here's Martinez chipping it over the top, but Fred can't get there. Goal kick, Charlton. And like what Realist is saying, big up to you, bro. Saying share the stream, people. Let's get the views and likes up. Big up to everybody inside, man. Like I said, if you're enjoying it, share it to your friends and frenemies who you think may enjoy the stream and the commentary thus far. And let me know what you think about the game. Manchester United versus Charlton. If we have any Charlton fans in the house, let me know what you're thinking of the game and your team's chances of possibly getting back into it. And that's a nice move there by Blackett-Taylor. The pass just had too much on it. It was cleared away by Martinez, out for a throw-in to Charlton. The good thing for Charlton is they are on a run of back-to-back victories. Portsmouth and Lincoln in the league, which has seen them advance up to 12th in the table, the League One table. They'll be hoping under their new manager that that run of form can continue and they can improve on the results, because in the league, I believe they scored 36 goals, but or 38 goals, I think, and they've conceded 36, so almost the same goals as conceded as goals scored. And that's not healthy if you have high ambitions, or high enough ambitions, let's say. Currently operating around mid-table. Here's Kobe Mainu. McTominay tried to receive the ball but loses possession. But here comes Charlton. All of a sudden, a counter-attack. The momentum a little slowed down, but Blackett-Taylor coming forward. Left winger, a little tricky. A few step-overs up against the low. Taking him on the outside now. Ball into the box. Towards the front post. Malacia was able to win the header. And that'll be a Manchester United goal kick. Really saying win how much they want, just not tonight. Exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. Starlord saying Nacho is going to be something special. You know what? Yeah, I love what I've seen from him today. Taking on his man with no fear. If he can just continue, keep that area of his game. But here's Anthony, 1 second, in the box. He tries to take that shot, probably through the legs of Sessegnon, but he blocks it. Anthony still just holding off the player and looking for an option, and he finds one in Diogo Dalot. But like what I said with Garnacho, he's taken on his man. He's looked confident, and I know a lot of people will say the opposition, but if he can keep this up with any opposition, he will be special. Shout out to Lewis Keeler. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time, saying I am a Charlton fan myself. Honestly, I don't mind what the result is, as long as we put in a good performance. We just need a new owner so we can actually have some players in. And you know what? It's fantastic having you here. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Can you tell us a bit about how the journey of the season has been going? I've done some brief research on the team and stuff like that. It hasn't been, so it's been a mixed bag of results so far. from what it sounds like from my perspective. But let me and everybody else in the chat know, if you want to, what it's been like as a fan, seeing the team develop as the season's gone on, what you think of Dean Holden as a manager, and obviously going forwards in League One, what you guys can achieve. But welcome inside. Hope you've had a happy new year so far, and same with everybody else. Shout out to UZ Gamings. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Diogo Dalot, actually. Oh dear. It seems like Diogo Dalot's gone off with an injury. I've almost missed that. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's come on for Manchester United. That is not a good sign. If anybody in the chat saw what happened to Diogo Dalot, whether he pulled up or something like that, it may be precautionary, because we do have quite a few games coming up. City, Palace, Arsenal, the next 3 in the league, so we shall see. Really saying, I hope Dalot not out long term. Fred taking a free kick now, off the post. Wow. That was a Fred strike and a half. He was unlucky that one didn't go in. Same with Oldham as well, Reedus. Already know, saying Supernit, yeah. Diogo Dalot's gone, he's gone off and he's gone straight down the bench. Just seeing that Fred free kick again. Oh, me, oh my. It just hits the post and bounces out. Unlucky there. Anthony go clean, eh? It was a clean old goal. I will say that, UZ. Very nice strike indeed. Here comes Raksaki. Taking on Fred this time. Going past Mainu, and he gets brought down and wins his team a free kick in a quite central area. A good position for Charlton. Paxton saying muscular injury is what I'm already reading. Just precautions as it's not an elite opponent. So shout out to Paxton. Thank you for the information as always. Lewis Keeler back again. Shout out to you saying it's mainly owner problems that are letting our club down, and us going through so many managers in such a short amount of time isn't great. For me right now, I can't say much about Dean at the moment. I understand, but thank you for the information. Thank you for coming through. We always love over here in the community to have different perspectives from all over the place. So it's wonderful that you're able to find the stream and come over, and I hope you enjoy and can stay here going forwards. John Fabregas. Arsenal are the best team in the Prem. Well, shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed as the free kick goes wide. Unlucky there from Albie Morgan. I hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each every time, Mr. John Fabregas. Couldn't tell you as an Arsenal fan, I'm not going to lie. It's Harry Maguire. He's played a few of those in the air passes, those lofted passes over to the left-hand side towards Garnacho or Terrell Malacia, depending on which one's there, high up the pitch. Actually, John Fabregas, while you're here, let me know what you think. What is your perspective on the league campaign so far, and what are your opinions on Arsenal potentially winning the league? What are your thoughts is going forwards, and what do you think your team needs to do in the transfer window in order to be legitimate contenders for the rest of the season? I'll tell you what, Easy Gaming. I haven't seen a lot of Kobe Mainu, and in my preparation, I didn't see a lot regarding him even starting, so I didn't really get to see a lot from him. I know he has played in a friendly that we played before the restart of Premier League football and all that stuff, before we played Burnley. But if anybody in the chat knows a bit more about Kobbie Mainoo, I know he's a midfielder. I've seen a few brief things regarding his defensive prowess, and he does a lot of good defensive work regarding that. So I've seen a bit of that regarding all of that stuff, but the intricacies of the player, I don't know yet. But if anybody else in the chat does, please be sure. Opinions on Maguire, myself, I just, you know what? The thing is for me is, with Harry Maguire, I understand that at this point now, I don't think he's going to be good enough for Manchester United. And as much as having him and everybody in the squad for the rest of the season is important, I feel like his career at the club is running down. It just hasn't worked out. He's had some questionable moments where he's kind of tried to get one back at the fans, cup his ears on international duty, or do other things and stuff like that. So yeah, it hasn't been a healthy relationship between him and the club and the fans. I think a lot of the you know, everybody just wants to support the team and all of that stuff there, and it's a good moment for Manchester United right now, but there's definitely a feeling within the fan base that whenever he's starting, or they don't really want him to start regularly, now that we do have Varane and Martinez, they'd rather Lindelof or somebody else take his role. He is still club captain. Bruno Fernandes taking on that role when he isn't in the starting 11, but yeah, it's it hasn't been a great spell, a great Manchester United career. He's had some good games, yes, but he has also had some bad games, and the level of scrutiny you receive as a Manchester United player, he doesn't seem to deal with that so well. I'm just getting through all of the comments. Sorry, everybody, I missed out of it. John getting treated like it's his press conference. John Fabregas saying, I think if we win our next 3 matches, we will have a huge chance to win the league. But if we lose any of them, City might just beat us to it. I hear you. You know, in the last few years in the Premier League, there's had to have been a level of almost perfection. You know, from Manchester City, they've displayed it. Liverpool, when they won the league, they were able to do that in 2020, I believe. So it's always difficult to achieve that. But I think Arsenal are in a good position. They just need to play well, continue to play the same. I think a couple of additions will help, which I'm sure they will do in January. Shout out to James' Pet Shop. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Welcome to the streams. Hope you're enjoying. Be sure to hit that like button if you are. Share it to your friends and frenemies. John Fabregas asking, who is my favourite Manchester United player right now? That is an interesting one. I would have to say my favourite current Man United player is, I'm going to say Marcus Rashford. Dobson does well there for Charlton, and they've got numbers forward. Playing it. Raksaki, it's a poor ball though, and Malacia is able to cut it out on the counter. Oh my. That could have been problematic for Manchester United. George Dobson just not able to get the ball right out wide to Raksaki, and here's Garnacho now in the box, taking a shot, goes over the bar. Woo. Trying to hold that. You know the pain and trying to hold back that sneeze. Paxton said Maguire to Charlton. Let's get that deal done. Super Nick saying Maguire's being phased out, different owners, and he will be gone. James Pet Shop said, what do you want Ronaldo back in Manchester? Nah. I think that phase is gone, you know. Ronaldo, one of my favorite players of all time, one of the greatest players of all time, but I think that chapter needs to be closed and Manchester United need to move forward, you know? How's my day going? My day's going pretty well, thank you very much, James. How about you? And I hope you've had a happy new year so far. Just been doing a lot of watch-alongs, creating content. We also have the United Twins, which will be after this game as well, so be sure to check out the playlist, link in the description. But we made the United Twins. It's been a lot of content so far this year with the amount of football games that have been played, and plenty more to be played by Manchester United. Is Blackett Taylor now taking on Wan-Bissaka, and it's a good challenge by Wan-Bissaka. United get the goal kick. Referee deemed it to come off Blackett Taylor last. Referee today is Jared Ginnett. Once again, VAR is not in use until the semi-finals of the EFL Cup, which I believe take place at Wembley, if I'm correct. I think from Wembley, from the semi-finals, all teams play at Wembley. I think. What a save by Ward in the Newcastle match. John, let us know what's going on if you don't mind. In the game so far is Anthony. It's Fred. Three minutes of added time at the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen, has been given. And here comes Charlton. Raksaki playing it out wide now. They've got numbers once again. Morgan out on the right wing. There's an overlapper. Ball in the box. Good ball in. But Tom Heaton gets a strong hand and claims the ball and tells his teammates to calm down. Lewis Keane asking, what's VAR? Hey, listen, I know, man. The video assistant referee that's universally unloved, I believe. Not a lot of people love VAR. Charlton has been on a roll. I tell you what, Charlton have had some good opportunities on the break. But it's been that final ball that they haven't got right. But you definitely see more chances for them going forward if the game continues in this way. But we are going to lose to Manchester United. James Pet Shop, who do you support by any chance? Okay, if you don't mind me asking. Do you support Charlton too? Or am I wrong? Shout out to Manj in the cut. Welcome back. Welcome inside. Here's Anthony. Cutting inside once again. McTominay. Back to Anthony. Now Fred. Dropping the shoulder. Giving it to Garnacho. Receiving it back. Charlton just staying solid. Making sure that they don't open up any spaces for United. Wan-Bissaka. Good ball in the box. Headed away. Once again, that time by Innes. United still on the edge of the area. McTominay. Fred. A lot of pressure being put on Charlton to end the half. Claire heading it out to McTominay. Fred just getting ahead on it just about and is cleared away again. 5 seconds to go in added time. Charlton get the throw in and that should be that for the first half of football. And yes, that is half time. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United 1-0 up. courtesy of a wonderfully struck goal by Anthony, curled into the corner of the net, the corner of the far post. And that was just a beautiful goal for Anthony. 2-2 for him as the Red Devils at home go into the halftime changing rooms, the happier both teams. But there is still a threat on the break from this Charlton side, and United do need to recognise that and probably become a bit more solid. Shout out to management. Let me know what you thought about the game so far, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. I think it's been a good game. I've enjoyed the proceedings so far. I've liked what I've seen in parts from Manchester United in the way they've attacked. Obviously, the goal was really nice. But, yeah, it was a good goal. We need to capitalise on our opportunities now because I think we, by right, Charlton have given us a lot of possession, I think. Out of respect and them wanting to stay back, stay solid and defend. When we've been in our own half, Charlton have pushed up on us and tried to press and put our ball carriers under pressure. But yeah. Paxton saying I thought 2-0 before the game. We should be comfortable. Second half control the game, get the second goal. Yeah, I think Manchester United, the only thing I'd be wary of is the counter-attacks from Charlton. They have shown they can be a threat there. They just need to get that final ball correct. And I believe that'll be right. But, Manchester United, they've been in and around the area a lot of the times. Garnacho, I think he's been the best player in that first half. Alejandro Garnacho really putting pressure on the right back for the most part, Sean Clare. And he's taken on a few others. Got into the area. He's had a couple shots that have gone wide. He's tried to play in the box, so he's played with a bit of variety. He hasn't just been all about himself, which is good to see. I think it was good for Anthony to get the goal once again. So, yeah, I've enjoyed that. A solid defensive performance for the most part as well by our back four. Terrell Manassi has got forward. Diogo Dalot, before he came off as well, offered something when he got forward. It's a shame that he was able to come off, but like what Paxton said, hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully it's nothing serious because, he is crucial to the way we play, and being that starting right back, we don't want him to get all of these injuries all of a sudden now, Really saying can't lie, Charlton is still in this for sure, Reedus. I think, and Paxton always says it, never say never, you never know. So we'll have to see how the game progresses. John Fabregas saying you are sound. Thank you. Appreciate you. Inter Milan 0, Parma 1, Coppa Italia around 16 at half time. You know what? That is an interesting scoreline, may I say. But this is the thing. I need to open up some time in my days or in my weeks to watch some Serie A football, to watch some La Liga or Bundesliga. I think I'm more interested in Serie A right now and La Liga. So maybe I'll start with those two and then we'll go on from there. But I definitely want to open up my time, the time that I have to watch some more football leagues and get acclimatized and more knowledgeable about all of that kind of stuff. How many goals do you think Haaland will score this season? Ooh, my word. Hey, James is a Charlton fan, so shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's wonderful to have, a couple Charlton fans in here. It's fantastic to have you guys in here. Same with Lewis Keeler as well. It's great to see you guys because it's always lovely to have everybody inside. Everybody's welcome here. But Haaland, jeez, that man, he has already 21 goals in the Premier League. And he scored in the Champions League. It's going to be dangerous. You would expect maybe 40 plus goals, maybe? Is that too much to ask for his start? Maybe he's slowing down a little bit. But man, I think in all comps, he could have a chance of getting 40 plus goals this season. Which sounds insane, but I think it's doable. John Fabregas, thank you for coming by the stream. Take care. Have a blessed night. Productive day tomorrow. Thank you for coming through and hope to see you again. Hope to see you again real soon. Shout out to my guy Roland, Pros Only Sports. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. People, be sure to subscribe to Pros Only Sports over on YouTube. We've got a weekly NBA review show with Roland, myself, and our guy Chino, speaking about all the hottest topics in the NBA and the association. So any basketball fans, football fans, boxing fans, and many more sports, go over there, hit up that subscribe button and enjoy the content. Yeah, you're saying good first half from United. Charlton had a few breaks towards the end of the first half. Need to be careful and get that second. Oh, very much so. I agree with everything you say, bro. I think we've looked good attacking going forward, but there have been those threats towards the end of the half, like you said. If Charlton got some of their balls right, if they've got some of the passes right, then they could have had some great opportunities. Blessings to John Fabregas once again. Uzi Gaming saying Martinez versus Beef. When they meeting up in training, I don't know. I don't know when they're linking up, but we'll see. Slightly lagging from time to time, just your movements. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Paxton. I'm seeing an OBS. So right now, it's saying the internet's so good. I'm seeing on OBS that there are like slight drops in frame rates. I don't know why that is. It's quite frustrating and annoying, that is, but I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's cool for now, and for the rest of the stream, hopefully it should be all right. But I do notice those skip frames and drop frame rates to do with the network. So hopefully that doesn't continue from now, and that should be the end of it. I'm looking at it on YouTube and I can see when I'm kind of skipping. It's not the worst, but it isn't the best viewing experience either. So I do apologize to everybody inside, and hopefully you. Oh damn, man! And I'm seeing an even worse skip. Damn. Oh boy, I don't know. Maybe I'll stop the Twitter. I'm gonna stop the. Maybe I'll stop the Twitter live stream, because I do stream simultaneously over to Twitter when I'm over here. But maybe I'll stop that if it gets really bad. We shall see. James Pet Shop saying 2-1 Charlton, hopefully. There's a chance that we will win. I think you guys have a good opportunity in this game. If Manchester United open up if the game becomes even more open and Manchester United continue to give away those counter-attacking opportunities, I think you guys can score a goal. If we're not on our P's and Q's. Lewis Keeler saying, James, if you don't win it, it doesn't really matter as long as we do well. Definitely. I think that's a good outlook to have, because, regardless of where you see Manchester United being right now, we are in good form. I believe it's been 7 wins in a row, 10 wins out of 11 games. And I think the only game we didn't win was that Aston Villa one. So it's been a good run for Manchester United, and it started before the World Cup, and we've kept that going ever since the restart of the season. So we just have to keep moving forward, looking from our perspective and improving as the weeks and the games go by. We've got a very difficult run coming up. I like what I've said numerous times in this stream, with it being, I believe it will be Manchester City on Saturday, Crystal Palace on Wednesday, and then we have Arsenal, league leaders Arsenal. So it's going to be a very, very difficult one. But a difficult run of games, but hopefully we can get through it. Lewis Keeler saying, if you keep higher on him, we have a good chance. James Pet Shop saying, yeah, we are in the Division 1 and Manchester United in the Premier League, of course, yes. I'm sure the game will start back soon. Right now, they're just showing the highlights for the Newcastle and Leicester game. Newcastle having a few opportunities here. I'm seeing an early one where Longstaff should put it in the back of the net. Eddie Howe's Newcastle, of course, in 3rd position in the league. Who would have thought that at the start of the campaign? Newcastle being 3rd. Been a remarkable season for them ever since they've ever since they changed their ownership. The mood around the club and the ambition has changed completely. We got some significant internet problems now, yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the Twitter live stream and see if that helped. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Oh my word, I'm absolutely fuming. For some reason, my oh my goodness. For some reason, my VPN was on. Yeah, I read it saying it's perfect again now. For some reason, my VPN was gone. I don't know why, but my VPN was gone. And I like you never do that when you're streaming because that just messes up the internet. I don't know why my VPN was on, man. Paxton saying VPN acting up. Facts, man. No wonder there was lags and all that. Nah. Fire for that, man. Fire for that. I just reloaded the page and all is well. Shout out to you, Super Nick. Sorry about that, you guys. That's an error on my side. I take ownership for that. James Pet Shop saying, I'm doing homework while watching you. Listen, get your homework out the way and thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Be sure to get that homework done now. But yes, it was internet problems, really. Bloody VPN. And ever since I turned it off, look at that. Everything's beautiful again. That's more like it. I was about to say, there's no way we're getting these kind of problemos. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I do want to do a little bit of promo though while we're back and the stream's looking all nice and all of that stuff there. -1 CM ruining the immersion. Alright, listen. I'll take ownership for that. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that has been here today through the issues, through the problemos. But I do want to do a little bit of a plug-in while it is halftime. United Twins' latest episode was reviewing the Man United versus Everton game. It's an enjoyable one. What the hell is that? You're seeing a bit of the top, but it don't matter. But yeah, be sure to check out the United Twins, something we do every week. Speaking about the Manchester United games and so forth, ladies and gentlemen. Really saying it happens. Blame Nah. Falcao is not the reason, bro. Radamel Falcao is the savior. I told you. Play him for Charlton and he will be your answer. To all the needs, he will be your league winner. But blessings to everybody inside though, man. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. But yeah, man, the streak of watchalongs continues. I'm having a lot of fun, I have to say. Ever since, I think it was New Year's Eve, the streak of watchalongs has been ongoing on the channel. I've been enjoying it. We've got better as the time has gone by. We've just kept on going, and the streak is quite enjoyable. We might run it up and get that kind of Undertaker streak, if you know. We're just waiting for the half to restart. Maybe some score predictions for the second half. What do you think's gonna happen, ladies and gents? You feel like anything special? Any predicted scorers by any chance? Who knows? Let me see. EFL. Let me change that up. I just realized one of my hashtags was wrong, so we gotta get that rolling again. Can't have the incorrect TO hashtags. No. Players are just coming out now for Manchester United for both sides. So the game will restart soon, I'm sure. Anthony, seeing a couple of the guys just warming up. Getting ready. Man United had a few cones up as well. The 20-second watch along we will lose then. No! Don't say that, Paxton. Don't say that. Don't do it. Not number 22. The streak is over. You know, that was the most shocking. I remember watching that because I think that was the first ever WrestleMania that I watched live. Oh my days. That was just the energy zapped out as the game restarts, ladies and gents. United kicking off that time. And we got the clock back in the ends. United looking for their 9th consecutive victory at Old Trafford. United also have the chance to get to the Carabao Cup semi-final. A good opportunity to win a trophy. Manchester City still remain inside. Of course, Leicester, Newcastle. Nottingham Forest and Wolves also to play. Southampton, Manchester City to play tomorrow. Hold on a second. Here's Charlton. Chance! Oh! Fraser. And that was a good opportunity. That's the man you wanted it to fall to in terms of his form the last couple of games, and he just wasn't able to keep it low and get it on target. A good chance early on there for Charlton, a half chance outside of the box, just strikes it with his left foot. The only time I hated Brock low-key saying Paxton, hey. James Petshop, who's the best striker in the Premier League? Woo! That's an interesting question, you know. I definitely think Haaland has put himself up there this season. I still think Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in the league. In terms of his output year in, year out, he may not be playing for a good side, but his output year in, year out is definitely up there. I'm a fan of Ivan Toney, and, you know, the stats back him up in terms of his goal scoring this year. I think he's had a good season. If you minus all of the off the pitch antics that have been going on in recent times. But yeah, the best striker, I'd say this season it has to be Erling Haaland. What's everybody else saying in the chat? You guys agree, or do you have another Premier League striker in mind that you think is better? United just have a throw-in right now with Terrell Malacia. You know, I can't believe my VPN was on, you know. I can't believe. Nah. I deserve a do me a favor, get me out of it. I deserve a sin bin. If I could sin bin myself. Let me do a light sin bin. Just a light 1 second sin bin. Is Fred plays it forward to Malacia. He'll keep it in just about. Garnacho. McTominay. Fred. Playing it. It's a nice ball. Wan-Bissaka. And it's a goal. Offside. Anthony Alanga tapped it in, but the flag went up straight away, and I believe it will probably stay the same with no operation of VAR. Yeah, Elanga is definitely offsidey. Just doesn't position himself well there, Anthony Elanga. Should do better. Really saying I'm the best striker, hands down. Luis Keeda says best goalkeeper in the Prem. To me, is a hard one this season. Let's get some names going in the chat. Best goalkeepers in the Premier League. That is tough. I'd have a look at them. Throw some names around. So he's saying best goalkeeper in the Prem as a whole, or best goalkeeper in the Prem this season? Raya, Pope, just saying realist. So we got Raya of Brentford, Nick Pope of Newcastle. Always a fan of Nick Pope. Always a fan of Nick Pope, me personally. David Raya deserves some love also. Definitely. Anybody else potentially? I don't know. Maybe Robert Sanchez of Brighton. Just throwing some names out there. Lewis also saying for me is Pope. Statistically, Pope this season, I think, saying Super Nick. Yeah. Pope is a Charlton graduate, so I will say him. Hey, you know what? Pope. Okay. From 2011 to 16, representing Charlton Athletic. A young Nick Pope. A younger Nick Pope, should I say. And he went on a few loan spells as well before going to Burnley in 2016. Claire just looking to throw it in now, and does for Charlton. It's lumped up the pitch, and Alessandro Martinez will have time, but still miscontrols the ball and plays it out. Those little things you don't want to do. He was closed down by Lieberman and just miscontrolled the ball. Maguire clears away across. Mainu was chasing the ball, but Charlton were able to get it back again. Sessegnon this time, passing it out wide. Brackett Taylor taking on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, driving down, and Wan-Bissaka gets the challenge and throwing to Charlton Athletic. Pope is a FIFA legend, cheap and effective. Always. Super Nick saying did his thing in FPL early in the season too. You know, FPL has to be one of the most stressful things. Oh, that's good. Charlton, well cut out by Fred. There was a good opportunity, I will say that, for the ball to get in the box. Here's Raksaki. Fred with a robust challenge, comes away with it. And now here's Anthony on the break. Anthony Elanga is up with him. Charlton have a few players back. Garnacho's arriving with Fred. Kobe Mainu also at the edge of the box. Anthony just slowing it down. Here's Fred playing it into Mainu. Just tries to backheel it. But him and I believe Elanga weren't on the same wavelength. Malacia. Fred. Giving it out to Anthony once again. He looks to cut inside. Man, take another shot. This time it's wide of the goal. I don't really touch my FPL and somehow always win my leagues. Hey, I wish I was you. I wish I was you. Maybe that's just the art. Pick a team and leave it there. Pick a team and just let it go. Let it go. Really saying Bun FPL, they cheat me every week. Nah, man. Hey, really, so you gotta keep on going. Use those free transfers. Rebuild that team. I hope you use the unlimited transfers that you had during the World Cup. Otherwise, that may have been a missed opportunity there. You never know. You never know. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, the live streams, and also check out the United Teams link in the description. Follow CM22ENT over on Twitter. Link in the description also. And over on Twitch, we do gaming streams. Have a lot of fun over there with Football Manager and various other games when we do get to them. I'm trying to expand my catalog. Super Nick saying FPL causing unnecessary stress and players messing up my tactics and team with yellow cards and double game week flops. It's a sticky one still. Yeah, it's true though. The double game week, that was a whole bag of stress. And I think I made the wrong decision as well in the end, because I benched Ben White and Kieran Trippier, who got good defensive scores. Both teams getting a clean sheet in the league when they both played each other. Here's Anthony. Off from the corner kick. Headed away this time, and now here comes Charlton. There we go. Lee Burn tried to play it forward. Gives it away again on the counter-attack, and McTominay misjudges who's behind him. Blackett Taylor gets past Malacia. Chipped into the back post. Lee Burn tries to get the ball in, and I think that's a high boot. Martinez went down. We're looking at it now. Blackett Taylor goes forward. Gets past Malacia. And Lee Burn may have been penalised for the high boot there. Super Nick saying I kind of missed Dolores. Dolores will return someday. Friday the 13th coming up, bruv. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Really saying I just want to beat KG. Lewis Key said I'm currently top of my league by almost 110 points. Ooh-wee! Hey, John Fabregas, welcome back to the stream. Super Nick in there with it. Maynard Brewer. Booting it long. He said, yeah, drink of water real quick. Casemiro. It's about to come on for Manchester United. We'll see who he's going to replace. In a moment. Fraser just giving it away again on the left wing. Miscontrolling it that time. Elanga holds up the ball pretty well as he gave it away to Martinez. We have another stoppage in play. It's called on Lucas Ness. Dean Holden not happy with that. So Kobe Mainu on his full debut coming off and being replaced by Casemiro. Congratulations to Mainu once again on his full Man United debut. Getting a nice cheer by the crowd as Casemiro enters the fray, and Christian Eriksen is also about to come on for Manchester United. Anthony, the goal scorer, departing. Lewis saying, I like to keep my tactic to only Charlton fans. It's only a limited supply that I can give tips to. Okay. Fair enough. It's all good. James saying, come on, Charlton. Come on, United. Paxton saying, Newcastle 1-0 against Leicester. Dan Burn with the goal. Marcus Rashford also entering the pitch. He's come on for... Oh, so... No. It's Marcus Rashford who came on for Anthony. I saw Christian Eriksen, but Rashford came on. Yeah, so Anthony came off, Marcus Rashford on. And Corey Blackett-Taylor came off for O'Connell. So who did Eriksen come? Am I bugging out? Okay, so he came on. He must have come on for Fred. Yeah, Fred. Need to bring on our 5-4 menace Jack Payne to take a defense on. Hey, tell me a bit about Jack Payne. Short King stand up though. Short King stand up each and every time. Viva Garnacho being sung around Old Trafford right now. The youngster quickly becoming a fan favourite. If Charlton keep up the defence and score, they might win in penalties. Well, that is the interesting thing we were speaking about at the start, James. I mean, your journey, 3 penalty shootout victories against QPR, Stevenage, and Brighton and Hove Albion in the last round. Really good victory there, but great victory against QPR, Stevenage. And then you won against Walsall in the second round. There's a 1-0 victory there. So if it does go to penalties, then it wouldn't be far-fetched to back Charlton. Hopefully it doesn't get there and Manchester United can finish it off. I'm sure you guys will be hoping otherwise, Lewis and James. Here's Claire. Forward now for Charlton. Up against Malacia. One bit of criticism you could probably give Tyrell Malacia early in his career is that he has been beaten a few times on the defensive end. Possibly needs to improve that area in his game. Defensive positioning. We're the pen merchants. Hey, man, never apologize, bro. Never apologize. Thank you for being here, but never, ever apologize for not talking that much, man. Never apologize. Less of that. Man saying Manassi. Nah, I don't think Manassi. I think Manassi is a good player, you know. And he's a player where, still a lot of development to go in his career. But just like any, young player, you have your strengths, you have your weaknesses, and you just need to iron them out and improve upon those things. I think if you looked at a lot of the players in this squad currently, you can look at them and spot out their weaknesses and strengths. McTominay plays it through to Garnacho. Garnacho cuts inside. Oh, good save there by Maynard Brewer. Really good save. The Charlton crowd were booing. They thought they should have got a decision there, and the referee didn't oblige. It's Casemiro, Ericsson, Martinez, Garnacho once again, Ericsson setting it up, playing it to his partner in midfield, Casemiro. He gives away the ball. Scott Fraser just giving it off to Morgan now. Dobson trying to spread it like butter, but gets the delivery of the ball wrong, and Sean Clare wasn't able to get there in time and keep it in. Right now, I'll be Morgan, departing the pitch for Mr. Jack Payne, mentioned earlier on, of course. Let's see how he can influence the game. Is Malacia got a lot of space to run into now. Garnacho making that run on the outside and receives it now. Plays it in a central area. Wan-Bissaka's there. Elanga giving it to Scott McTominay in the box. Tries to get the cross in and it's blocked and cleared away. Jack Payne not related to Window. Hey. It's Casemiro. Christian Eriksen. United just staying and pegging Charlton back deep into their half. But here comes Charlton again. Good slide tackle. But now Raksaki has an opportunity, but Maguire deals with that one. They could run through Maguire's legs almost. Hey, that's wild, Lewis. That is wild. Hey, man. Shout out to him, man. Mr. Payne. Any of you guys played that game Max Payne? Is it good now? Yeah, I don't know. Not related to T either. That's a nice drop of the shoulder there by Fraser. Just to get into the space and play it. Manchester United fans voicing themselves, being loud, trying to give and raise the energy credits, raise the decibels at OT. Just over 20 minutes to go in the game. What do you guys think in the chat? Could happen right now. I'm seeing it. Charlton will be hoping to get that one opportunity, which is still possible out on the break. if they can manufacture it. Manchester United right now in the second half haven't really been able to create some clear-cut opportunities as Casemiro tries to catch Maynard off his line, but he gets the shot all wrong. Man saying, whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police. Man like Weghorst. You know what? Let me put together a poll and see what you guys are thinking. See how you guys are feeling. I'm gonna do a Weghorst United. Yes. No. And shout out to Paxton. Your Newcastle are now 2-0 up against Leicester City. Joe Linton, the latest scorer for them. It's not looking good for Leicester City in this competition. And 3 hours ago, Fabrizio Romano did confirm that United have reached full verbal agreement to sign Weghorst. Understand deal will cost around $3 million to Besiktas. Weghorst will join on loan from Burnley. Final steps, Besiktas will only approve the deal if they find the right replacement. We are something different. Let's see what happens. So a little poll out there. How are we feeling about Weghorst United? We've got 3 options on the poll. Great gives us something different. Wasn't interested at all. Or let's see what happens. Are you open about it? Man saying if it's City versus Newcastle final, then the tournament will be renamed to the Qatari Cup. Besiktas are close to Abu Bakar. Man like Vincent Abubakar. The Cameroonian international. Here's Sessegnon. Nice by him. Clipped into the box and Tom Heaton's able to catch. Good work there by Sessegnon out on the left wing. He himself is on loan from Fulham. Premier League Fulham. Wan-Bissaka now. Malacia. Oh, it's a missed header, but Wan-Bissaka just back seals it to Elanga. Almost loses possession, but gets bailed out there. Ericsson back out wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I believe at the start of the season, though, a lot of rumours that he was going to depart. You know, something that was quite prominent in the media and the press news, where that Crystal Palace were looking to bring back Wan-Bissaka on loan, but that has seemed to evaporate as time has gone on. And more recently, Wan-Bissaka has been able to get a few games under his belt and put together a few decent performances. Reader says I call him work hard, so let's see what happens. Yeah, that's it. Right now, we've got 5 votes. Shout out to everybody. 60% of the people said great, gives us something different. 40% say let's see what happens. So, hey, everybody has an open mind towards this Weghorst move. Let's see what happens indeed. Casemiro bounced it back to Maguire. McTominay first time out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Elanga was making a run, but right back just opted not to play it forward. Maguire playing one of those lofted passes again. It was a little dangerous because Raksaki was there. Garnacho is chasing the ball and all. The fans were a little loud about that one because Maynard Brewer went outside his area. They were asking for a handball, but here comes Charlton. And this will be quite the controversy if they're able to get forward. Fraser goes down outside the area and Malacia gives away a free kick. And once again, it's a free kick in a very good position for Charlton Athletic with less than 15 minutes to go in the game. You know what? Maynard Brewer may have been a little lucky there. It was tight, very tight, but his hands could have been on it as he exited his own goalkeeping area. Malacia in the referee's book. And a free kick that Jack Payne and Fraser, sorry, man said Scott Foster. I was thinking of the NBA. Scott Fraser standing over. If you know, you know, NBA fans. You know, if you know about Scott Foster. A couple teams still in for AWB on loan or permanent. Won't happen, but there is interest in Paxton. Shout out to you. The Charlton fans will watch on. Fraser, free kick. Straight into the hands of Tom Heaton. Didn't get the power on it. He got it over the wall, but it was in a central position. Fairly easy for Tom Heaton. Malacia. Plays it across the pitch to Harry Maguire. Casemiro. Good footwork in order to get the ball out to Malacia on the left. Garnacho gave it away. And hold on a second. Here's Dobson. Oh, and another counter-attack. Not able to take full advantage of it. George Dobson had the opportunity to drive. He played it forward to Miles Leeburn and it just bounced off of his heel. Here's Raksaki. Fraser playing it out wide to Sessegnon. Taking on Wan-Bissaka. Payne. Nice footwork. Ball in the box and Tom Heaton will catch that one. Shot on target. Let's go, St. Louis. Man saying you ready for the Mercedes Monet debut in over 24 hours time. Hey, we shall see, man. It sounds like it could be, well, shoot, man. You never know, innit? You never know. Ericsson. Casemiro. One-twos in the midfield before it's given to an advancing Harry Maguire at the edge of the box, loses the ball. Sessegnon. And Harry Maguire just body checks him and Sessegnon knocked the ball past. He gives away a free kick and gets a yellow card for his troubles. Harry Maguire just got beat all ends up there. All ends up. Boom. It's clear. Dangerous on the right wing. Crossed in and then whatever I'm watching, it's gone to absolute nothing. Well, that's jarring. Less than 10 minutes to go. The fans are roaring. They're optimistic that they'll finally get a chance some way, somehow. Who do you want Man Utd to sign this window? You know, that's a difficult one, Lewis, because Ericsson in the box from Garnacho, corner kick. Yeah, that's a different one, a difficult one, Lewis. Because I haven't really thought about the players that I've wanted Manchester United to sign. Because I've never really felt like we were going to do a lot of business. I know the positions that I want. I can give you the positions. So I think Manchester United, and most of them will probably be done in the summer. But I definitely think Manchester United, they need a right back. They need a midfield replacement or a rotational option for Christian Eriksen. Striker for sure. A lot of people would say a centre-back too. Goalkeeper, one of them as well. But yeah, like what Man's saying, it looks like if we do make more moves on top of Weghorst, there'll probably be loan deals until the summertime. And we do have this ownership situation up in the air as well. We do have this ownership situation up in the air. So I didn't see going into the window a lot of transfer activity in January just because all of that and what's going on. Which currently we don't know a lot of. And yeah, there have been reports about the financial situation of the club. We know the Glazers aren't putting money in, and they've relied on the money that the club makes beyond itself, and that's how the debt has grown over the years. There's a lot to fix for the new ownership to fix, you know. Well, Lewis, from my perspective, the ownership of Manchester United, when they entered, they brought their debt and they put it into the club. And their problem is they haven't invested a lot into the club themselves. They haven't updated the club as football has updated, should I say. In recent times, is Christian Eriksen with a good chance. Terrific save by Maynard Brewer. Corner kick. But yeah, going back to that question, Lewis, you know, the owners, they haven't developed Manchester United's, you know, when you think about the stadium, facilities for the youth teams, the women's team that are relatively new as well. Updating the club and and getting the right personnel to operate with the new manager since, especially since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Since then, we haven't had the right personnel working around the management in order for them to succeed. We haven't got the correct signings. Also, the way we've operated in a transfer window hasn't been good enough for a club like us. We've often signed players for prices that are way, way too much and haven't had the return on them. Haven't been able to build a successful team, and just that investment into the club as a whole, which is why we've been so inconsistent on the football pitch. A massive reason why. And now we're starting to see the financial ramifications off of the pitch. But yeah, there are an array of issues to do with the Manchester United ownership. And, you know, I'm sure all Manchester United fans are hoping that this process can lead to a fresh start with us having a new manager this season who has seemed to have done good work so far in his Manchester United tenure with the players that we do have. Man saying SmackDown on Friday night. I didn't know it was a 12:30 p.m. game. Yeah, I'm definitely not watching SmackDown on Friday. I always wait until the next day just to watch it anyway these days. It's very similar to Charlton's problems at the moment too. Wow. And that's sad to hear, you know. I mean, speaking from your perspective, do the owners, you know, put in a level of effort to try and have a relationship with the fans or anything like that? Mad to think Pelestri, his first competitive game for us. Hope he can do something. Well, yeah, Facundo Pelestri's just come on for Manchester United. Thank you for reminding me, Paxton, because I just saw him on the corner of my eye. He came on for Anthony Elanga. And also some substitutions were made on the side of Charlton Athletic. So Steven Sessegnon came off for Jaden Stockley, and Jesheron Raksaki came off for Aaron Henry. Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Pelestri's running forward. Rashford's in the middle. McTominay's forward also. Pelestri in the box. Good chance. Over to McTominay. Blocked again and caught by Maynard Brewer. But it's true what you say, Paxton. Pelestri hasn't had an opportunity to, or a consistent opportunity to try and impress, to try and have some chances in a Manchester United shirt. I believe at the start of or before the start of this season, he wanted to go out on loan to get more first team football. Something that, for example, Amad Diallo is getting for Sunderland and has been thriving as of late. He tries, he just plays a guitar and goes to America every week, St. Louis. Oh dear. Let's see the owner, Thomas Sandgaard. Thomas Sandgaard. I see a picture with him in sunglasses holding up the flag. Hold on a second. Oh, good chances. Facundo doing some defensive duties there and just taking the ball away. Wan-Bissaka giving it to Casemiro. Some anxious minutes for United. Maybe some anxious minutes also for Charlton. Alejandro Garnacho was a good ball by Casemiro into Rashford. Takes a touch but just couldn't take it in stride. And Dobson is fouled. Free kick. Man, KD called him Facundui. If you know, you know what goes in behind that. Rashi, Sancho-y, Garnacho-y, Eriksson-y, McTominay, Facundo-y. Casemiro-y. Malassi. Martinez-y. Wan-Bissaka. Here's Pelestri. McTominay making a run. Marcus Rashford! 2-0! Game over, or it should be at least. Marcus Rashford does it again. The man who just can't stop scoring. Just when you thought he got his touch wrong on the ball from Facundo Pelestri, he was able to squeeze it past Maynard Brewer, who has performed so well tonight. But unfortunately, that time for the Charlton goalkeeper, Marcus Rashford was able to beat him near post. It looked like a toe poke in the back of the net as he takes a couple touches and just, pokes it past him near post. Assist for Facundo Pelestri. The two substitutes combine, and Manchester United now should be through to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. Or the Carabao Cup. Depends on what you like to call it. Let me add that one on. Hold on a second. It sounded like there were appeals for a handball. We're in added time now. 4 minutes of added time, bro. The same keeper apologizing to Rashford. Paxton saying, hey, yo. Huh? What happened? Are you guys getting some lags again? Oh my God. Why is it red? I don't know why it's red this time. Yeah, I don't know what going on. I apologize for the internet issues in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say, I do apologize. It has been wreaking a bit of havoc today, I have to say. I'm still very happy with our performance, St. Louis, and you guys should be proud of the team, you know? Hopefully you can keep the momentum going in the league. I wish you guys the best of luck. 2 wins in a row. I do wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the league campaign. But giving a good account of yourselves today. And of course, some real problems for Manchester United at times. So yeah, I'm going to go, bro. We'll catch you on Twitter, eh? Hey, big up yourself, man. Hope you have a blessed night, productive day tomorrow. I'll catch you in a bit. Shout out to Man Utd every time. Charlton Athletic have a free kick. Couple minutes into added time. It's a good ball in the box there. Inviting one. It was headed away though. And Eriksson does well to just flick it over and take control of the situation. Tries to play the long ball forward to Casemiro. And he might just get there. Good defending though. Very good defending by Lucas Ness. Out for a throw-in. Super Nick saying you're okay on my screen. Oh, okay. Man's bigging up everybody. Paxton saying not for me though. Okay. Man says say no to squirrels, you know. Hey yo. Paxton saying there we go. Alright, cool. Should be calm. Dobson plays it forward. Payne, good challenge by Wan-Bissaka. I don't know what happened, saying Paxton. Casemiro just ignoring the ball, and good challenge there by Claron Garnacho. Charlton competing until the very end. Credit where credit is due. Malacia forward to Casemiro. He'll play into Rashford. He may be offside. Chance! It's in the back of the net. And I think that is that. Rashford does it again. And if it wasn't over now, it definitely is. Marcus Rashford with a double off the bench. The flag stays down. And Marcus Rashford giving Manchester United the third goal. He may have looked offside, but it isn't going to be taken away. Casemiro with the assist that time. Touch and finish with his left foot. Marcus Rashford, the man in form, does it again. And there you go. Uh, 3-0. This is a wild second half. And that is that, ladies and gents. That is that. That is that. I do want to say commiserations to Dean Holden and every, the Charlton Athletic players, the fans. I think you guys gave a wonderful account of yourself today. Worked hard. Defended well in parts of the game. And you had some counter-attacking opportunities that on another day could have ended up in the back of the net. But Manchester United, we took our chances, took the lead with Anthony in the first half, and in the second half, 2 late goals by the substitute Marcus Rashford sealed that victory and sends us through to the semi-finals. It's going to be interesting to see who we will be facing in that semi-final tie. So we shall see. But for now, Manchester United 3, Charlton Athletic 0. And once again, commiserations to the League One Charlton Athletic side. I'm sure their away crowd will be proud of their efforts today and their run in the Carabao Cup, which has been absolutely brilliant. Seen some defeats against defeated QPR, Brighton and Hove Albion in the previous round, and you've come to Old Trafford and given a good account of yourself. Paxton saying the stream just randomly ended for me when Rashford scored. Weird settings. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now, but the frame rates are crazy. It's all over the place. So I'm gonna try and end the stream as quick as possible because it seems like something's going on and it's not nice. Shout out to my guy Vibes. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Leah's saying, thank you very much. We needed a tough game and a new owner who puts money into the club. Then we are good. All the best to you lot, even though my Prem side is Villa. Thank you once again, Lou. So thank you for coming by the stream. We hope to see you again and hopefully you can possibly give us a little update of how it is down the line, man. But thank you for coming through, giving us some insight on Charlton. Best of luck to you guys for the rest of the campaign. Going forwards in the league, hopefully you guys can go up a few spaces. 5 saying, Roden, tell him again. We know certain man who need to apologize. Yeah, certain man need to apologize. Shout out to Kendo in the cut. Hope you're doing well today. It's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. And I hope you've really enjoyed the game. He said, big man, I'm one of them. Large up yourself. Listen, ladies and gents, I think good enough performance there by Manchester United to reach the semi-finals of the League Cup. It's going to be interesting to see who we get in that next round. Newcastle also won their game today against Leicester City to make it through to the semi-finals. So we shall see what happens. Southampton and Manchester City are playing tomorrow. Also, and I'll bring up the other game too, which is Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. So an interesting couple of games there as well. So I guess we'll see who we get. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank each and every one of you for coming by this stream. It doesn't matter how long you are here. Just seeing you guys in the chat interact, it means the most to me. It means a lot, man. And thank you for everybody who's come by. Hit a like on the video. Subscribe, share to their friends and frenemies. I want to big up to everybody over here on YouTube. Big up to everybody who saw this stream on Twitter. Came through, said hi. It's not too late, by the way. We do always stream simultaneously on YouTube and Twitter, just in case. But big ups to everybody. I will be back 12:30 p.m. on Saturday, UK time, for the Manchester derby. Manchester United versus Manchester City. It is going to be an interesting one. So be sure to come through, say hi, and then let me know what you think of the game during the spell of that streamer. I'm going to be looking forward to it. Until then, look out for mine and my twin bro Cappy's reaction to this game. The United twin should be out in a couple of days' time, so we'll let you know when it is and when it is close to being out, ladies and gentlemen. And do get involved in the question of the day once we get there. It's a nice little thing to break up the episode and for you to have a think about. No Google though. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, big up to everybody. Thank you for the support. I hope you have a blessed night and a productive day tomorrow. Once again, PS, apologies for the little internet issues during the stream. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens. Kendo saying his surname no longer starts with the letter. Oh, wow. That's it. Well done to Rashi still. Indeed, well done to Marcus Rashford. Comes off the bench, scores another 2, and keeps that run of form going. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for the support over the stream. I'll see you live back again on Saturday. And I may be live doing, well, I will be live doing an NBA watch along this week. So I will let you guys know. The schedule is already up on the Discord. So be sure to hit the link in the description if you're not in there already. But once again, have a blessed night and a productive day tomorrow. I'll see you lot. Sinner! Victory.